welcome back to Precious Reborns. I'm Nicole, and if you're here for the first time watching this video and you haven't seen any of my previous videos, go right ahead and watch them. You are more than welcome. And I'd like to welcome back all the ones that have watched my previous videos. So before I get started, please like my videos, subscribe to my channel, and push the notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a video. And if you want to comment, go right ahead. I don't mind. I love comments, so go right ahead. And if you like my channel, please share with your friends, spread the word, okay? So more people can come and watch and see if they like this channel too. So today I thought I would do a backstory on Reborns, how I got started, what it means to me, like everything. I won't make it long, I won't bore you, don't worry. I'll make it quick, snappy, and just like maybe like a bit of a brief. So for me, Reborns are quite important. That they are a passion and a hobby for me. I do like collecting them and taking them out. I'll give you an update on my pram soon, by the way. But the thing is, I grew up with dolls. I love dolls, and Reborns are not my only collection. So I have like a collection of vintage dolls and Cabbage Patches. So I got my first Cabbage Patch when I was year 4, so I was about like 8 years old. And from there on, I have like a huge collection of Cabbage Patches. I got my first Reborn when I was like 13, I think it was. 13? Yeah, 13. So a lady who makes them gave me one so I could look after it really nicely, so I did. And let's say about so I was 13. Let's think back. So I got 2020 is when I got really focused with the Reborn. So that's 7 years later. Yeah, just over 7 years later, I got really, really focused. And I thought, I want to grow my collection. I want to experience what it's like having more than one Reborn, you see. So I do have 5. One's being currently repainted. If you have seen my other videos, I would have talked about it there. And I will be having a lem kit made. So that makes it 5 Reborns. And yeah, I've had, before I got my keepers, I did have a trial one because I found some and then I was like, nah, this one's not for me really. So I might explain also in this video the reasons around that people have Reborns. So like Reborns are good therapy towards me, and they're also a hobby. And I'm a collector, I'm not an artist, I am not that creative. People say it's easy and I'm like, yeah, but I'm not creative enough to make them. I like collecting them and taking them out, you know, and dressing them up. But there are also like heaps of other reasons that people have them. So reasons such as like people with autism or ADHD or depression, empty nest, I was thinking of the name, empty nest syndrome, someone who loves dolls, like I love dolls. They're amazing things that have been around for centuries. People who paint them and collect, people with disabilities or mental health, all sorts of mental health, really does help. People who have miscarriages or can't have children. There is just so many reasons out there that people have reborns. So it is quite, I would say it should be seen as quite so short acceptable to be able to take them out, but there is quite a bit of controversy. I've had it. I've taken my reborns out and I've had people ask me, so they're dolls, why do you take them out? I don't refer to them as like dolls. I refer to them as like my babes, my babies. I usually say, oh, I'm just going to dress my babes. I'm going to dress my babes up. Yeah, and I'm just referring to my reborns. I don't refer to them as dolls. I refer to them as babes, reborns, or babies. So those are the three words I use when I talk about them. I do have a bad habit of talking about them. I was having this lovely conversation with my neighbour today who's thoroughly interested in reborns. So I'm just trying to like gain her knowledge and help her learn about them more and just help her find the right groups for her for reborns and the right support. I just like helping people out. So yeah, I didn't learn all this stuff until I really in 2020 entered the reborn world. I've been on my first reborn meetup and I was like, what are all these names they're talking about? And they were talking about the kits and I was absolutely clueless. Seriously, I was really clueless. So I didn't know what they were talking about. And so the more meetups I went to and the more YouTube videos I watched, the more I seemed to learn. And with the support I got, like I've made friends through Reborn. So yeah, it is just amazing. This world is amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of controversy. People are not a big fan of Ashton Drake and Paradise Galleries due to the fact that they are factory made. But my focus, it's more like, how would I say this? The way I see it is that Ashton Drake and Paradise Galleries, they're a great starter for like, because these dolls, they're not for children to play with. If you want one for your child, get them like maybe an Ashton Drake or a Paradise Gallery just to introduce them slowly, and once you just to see how they handle it, and if they can handle it like a real baby and they're real gentle and all that, then maybe consider it then. But try and get them used to maybe handling a baby, getting to know how to hold a baby, like really introduce it to them, that if they do want one, that, you know, like probably get backlash on this, but then you could possibly give them one. But they've got to be super gentle because of the joints in the arms and the legs and the head. Yeah. But yeah, if I had children and they were able to look after a reborn and have a reborn, then I guess, yeah, I would actually give my child a reborn. There's a lot of people that would, a lot of people that wouldn't, but I'd be a person that would. Yeah, definitely. It does help them. Dolls seem to help children gain empathy and skills in life, which will come in handy for children to recognize sadness and how to cope with people being sad, like being really empathetic and willing to help people. So that's a great skill to have in life, is empathy. So there'll be one of the reasons that I'll give our child a reborn. My first reborn, I don't have it anymore. I sold it to a child that has ADHD, or something like that, or autism. I'm not sure exactly what she had, But she was so over the moon, and I really made her day. So that really made my day, knowing that I made someone else happy, you know. I don't look at age. I think if you really want it, go for it. If you can look after it, go for it, you know. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. But yeah. Nope, yeah, I've always been into dolls. Grew up with dolls. I remember in primary school, you know. We used to do these like productions of Mary and Jesus and Joseph, and they used to always use my baby Borns as baby Joseph. So I used to always get excited that I could take one of my baby Borns to school, you know. But yeah, I've always been gentle with my dolls, so my dolls have always been in good condition. And if there's an issue with them, I have friends that are artists, so I usually take my Reborns to them, or if it's a normal doll and there's a fault with it, and I will go to the doll. I know a lady who fixes dolls, so I would literally like just ring up and say, can I come over, bring this doll over, it's got this and this fault with it, I'm willing to pay. So yeah, I really do love my dolls. I think I've gone a bit back and forth with my conversation, but then again, it's the way I see how I can best describe it. But yeah, so that is my backstory on Reborns and how they are in my life. I'm quite open as to why they're in my life. I have 3 reasons. One of them is that I collect them and love dolls. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Continue to watch my videos, honestly. And now it is time for the pram update. So recently it was estimated that, because they're out of stock, so I had to do back order. And I've ordered the accessories, I've ordered the pram. So the estimate of time that the stock would come in would be the first quarter of the year. But now that it's changed, and they have secured a lot of stock. It's like a small amount, but there's no ETA on it. So it's like, I don't even know where my pram is coming now. So I probably will do an outing, but I'm going to have to borrow my mum's Reborn pram. And yeah, we'll do that. Then I won't have much of a choice, honestly. So yeah. Anyway, that's my pram update. I've talked about my backstory. Once again, thank you for watching the whole video. And I hope you continue to watch my videos. And yeah, thank you for your support and everything. I really, really appreciate it. And even though I'm new to this, I like to improve as well. So yeah, hopefully over time I do get better. And yeah, that's my story. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again. Goodbye.